What is going on, YouTubers? Jay here from MJTech, today with another car dongle review. This one is made by a company called Smart Box, as you can tell right there from the upper left hand side corner. And their slogan is "Be Smarter of your car." And this one in particular comes with Android 11.0. It supports wireless CarPlay. That's the whole point of getting one of these boxes, is to get the wireless feature of CarPlay. And it says right there, a little misspelled, it is missing an R. It says wireless Android Auto, screen mirroring. Now, something new about this particular dongle is that it has TV cast. And by the way, this product has been sitting on my desk here for about maybe a little over a month. I just been so busy with many other things that I totally forgot about this product. And after checking it out, I said, well, people have to see this. This is kind of cool. So if we look here around the box, we can see on the top it has the Android Auto logo with the wireless CarPlay logo as well. And towards the bottom here, it says supports TV cast with YouTube, Facebook, Hulu, and Netflix as well. So it comes completely sealed, and I held all my temptations with this one to get to it on the actual unboxing and review video, which is what we will do. Now, in this particular case, we're going to be testing this on the Toyota Camry 2018. And so let's go ahead and take it out of the box. This one comes with the RK3328 quad-core processor. It has 2 GB of RAM and 8 GB of internal storage. It supports the Mali T720, and it does have 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi support as well. So right here we can see it says Smart Box, be smarter of your car, and then it gives you here their site as well, in which I will be providing those links down below. So looking at the box, it is quite typical comparing it to other dongles that I've seen, and this one is actually quite lightweight. It comes with a whole bunch of vents all around it. We have a regular USB port. This is called the USB-A. We have what appears to be a reset button, or maybe an LED light. I am not 100% sure. On the other side here, we got the USB-C port. So yeah, that's pretty much all we get here. I'm pretty sure that it gets connected from the USB-C to your car, and then this is to connect your phone directly. And that's all we get here for the box. Let's go ahead and check the accessories real quick. I can see already the manuals. Let's go ahead and take a look. It says user manuals. Normally I don't read them, as this is quite easy to use. This is the USB-C to USB-C cable right here, and then we have the USB-C, as I said before, to USB-A. But with other vehicles, you might see USB-C to USB-C, and that wire came included as well. So without further ado, let's jump into that Toyota Camry, check it out, and I'll let you guys know if it's worth it or not. Alrighty guys, so we got the Smart Box all set up and ready to go. The only difference today is that instead of using the Toyota Camrys, the 2018s, we're going to be using a Toyota RAV4. This is a 2021 model. Same thing, it's just a little newer. Maybe the radio is a little bit faster. So let's get in here. And for the USB, you have two options. As I said before, they are included inside of the box. So you have one that goes from USB-C, which connects right here, obviously, to USB-A, or you can do USB-C to USB-C, whatever your car uses. In this case, we are using here, again, the Toyota RAV4 2021, and it still uses the USB-A, as it is a little bit more popular, but maybe in the future they will definitely be switching to this. So I got this longer wire just for better reception, and just in case you guys didn't know, I'm pretty sure you do, but it is always better to use one of these. This is a hotspot. This particular one is from T-Mobile. It is called the MiFi, and this makes things a lot easier. So the radio has already booted up, and what I want to show you here quickly is how long it takes for this thing to boot up from scratch. So let's go ahead and open here my timer, and let's reset it. So I'm going to start it as soon as I plug it in here. So let's see, there we go. Okay, I try to be as fast as I could, and it is quite fast. You know, again, this has Android 11, and this is great for casting. Sorry about that. This one comes with a boot animation, as you guys can observe here from this display. And yeah, so like I was saying, this one is great for casting. And I like this boot animation. I showed my brother, he doesn't like it, but hey, it is what it is. If you guys are connecting, by the way, to a regular Wi-Fi network, like from home, make sure that you get a lot of reception, because this thing has a weak Wi-Fi. So that's why it's always better if you have a hotspot. Definitely recommend it. I have this particular smartphone connected, so let's return here to this system. Let's hit agree. And it takes roughly about 54 seconds after clicking the agreements and all that. And the only reason CarPlay failed is because we haven't connected to it yet. And I have it by default for every time this thing boots up, that it connects directly into CarPlay, but I resetted everything just to show you here on this video how to do things you know, from the get-go. So yes, we have already the box connected. The first thing that we will do is go here into settings, just so that I can show you a few things, and connect here to the Wi-Fi. So again, we are using here the hotspot. We are now connected. Very simple to do. You simply click on the Wi-Fi that you want to connect to, put in the password, and you are all set to go. On here with these settings, we have things like Bluetooth, okay, so that we can connect to wireless CarPlay and wireless Android Auto as well. We can select from different themes. Right now I'm using the one on the far right, but it came with the one in the middle. I like the one on the far right because it makes things a little bit lighter and easier to view. Languages, we have a whole bunch here. I have it on English, United States, of course. That's where I am located. Then we get things like general settings. We have driving safety. That one is on. But if you guys are driving and you want the video to go on, then you're gonna have to turn it off. But that's very distracting, so just be careful, guys. We have the boot sound. We can turn off that little boot animation right here, and this is the startup option that I told you guys before. It failed because I have it so that when it boots up, it goes directly into CarPlay, but since we are not connected, it gave me an error. Then we have here the version. You can do updates. Okay, so right now it has none, so it is up to date. Device's name, you can change this for Bluetooth purposes. So it is called Venus right now. We can reset, and then about machine here, it tells us the software version, but it doesn't say the Android version. Then it says resolution 800 by 480. I'm assuming that it is reading the display that this car comes equipped with. And we have a serial number as well. And that's everything we have here for settings. So everything is very simplistic on this particular radio. Keep in mind that it doesn't give you the option for Play Store. So you can't really download applications. You can just cast stuff into it, or you can have a USB, call it a flash drive, a memory drive. You can have it connected right here into this USB-A, and you can view things directly from here. So you can have movie files, anything you want. You can simply connect it on here with a little flash drive, and that's all you need. So that's very cool. And yes, it does support casting, but you had to be connected to Wi-Fi in order to take advantage of it. So here I'm going to give you guys a couple of demos. Right now, obviously, I am connected here to the same Wi-Fi network as this little hotspot right here. And so what I can do is, let's say I go here into YouTube, and for copyright purposes I'll be playing one of my own videos. Let's say I do this last video of a $180 radio for a Camry. Let's say I want to play that, and then I click here. Let's pause it. Let's say I click here, and you can connect to either Venus 3 or Venus 76. It doesn't really matter. So let's choose here Venus 3. And you guys will see that in no time, YouTube is actually one of the fastest and the best that it works with this particular dongle. You do have to wait a few seconds. So it says playing on Venus 3. Let's see if it does it. Let's see here. Let's disconnect. Let's try the other one. Let's try Venus 76. Let's see if that's a little faster. And yes, that is a little faster. So I guess it does matter which one you use. And so I'm assuming all of these applications are already built in. It's just that you can't see them. And that's why right there, you guys can see that it worked. But that's why you can't physically see them on the system, but they are embedded. You get the microphone with it. So right now, again, we are casting this into that little device, and everything's working great. I just paused it, played it, paused it again. And again, guys, I don't have complaints when it comes here to this feature. Now let's go ahead here and disconnect from it. It'll go back into that system. By the way, you have this little assistive touch. If you click on it, it'll serve as the home button and the back button as well. So once we are back here, now let's say I want to use any other streaming app. Let's say the Zone. Netflix takes forever. I don't know why. Maybe there's a glitch in the system. That's why I won't try it on this particular one. It did work, but I got it to work only once, and it was working fine. But then now every time I try, it gives me an error, and I have to keep trying and trying. So for that reason, I decided to just stop using it. So this is the Zone, and if we click on here, it is the same story. We can cast into it. So let's say Venus 76, and right there. This one takes a few seconds as well. It is not super snappy. There we go. We just got it connected here to the car. But once you get it working, it is quite smooth. Everything, the transition here of the casting is okay. So these are just extra options, guys, that these boxes are offering. This one in particular has a pretty decent price, so I don't have you know, complaints about this one for that reason. So here again, we can see that we are casting. Let's increase the volume a little bit. So this is the Zone. You can do the same thing for Hulu and even Netflix, but like I said before, Netflix, it just takes a little longer than usual. And now let's try the Netflix one, so that way you guys can observe what I'm saying here. So let's say I choose family, let's play anything, and let's connect to it. Let's say Venus 3. You will see that it does attempt to connect, but then sometimes it is successful, sometimes it is not. And this is something I wanted to point out to you guys, so that way, you know, you can already know what to expect if you buy this product. So again, it's not a terrible product. It's actually quite fast in the sense of wireless CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. But you can see right here that it just takes too long, and then sometimes it goes through, and then sometimes it gives you an error here on the application that it cannot connect to that particular device. Now here, when it comes to the CarPlay, that actually works quite nicely. You can either have it connected directly here into the box, but then you kill the purpose of having the box. So what we're going to do now is connect here to the Bluetooth, all right, of Venus right here. You can see it. Okay, so pair, allow, and now we are connected here to Venus 2902, as you guys can observe. So all I have to do is click here on CarPlay, and then it says iPhone 2 is connected. So I guess it will, there we go, it will show up, and boom, we have here already CarPlay working just fine. Now let's go ahead and play here a quick music. Let's see here, play again, list favorites, my likes. Let's see here, there we go. Okay, you guys can hear. Let's see how fast it skips. That was actually quite fast. And again, the quality is actually not bad whatsoever. Let's play. Okay, let's pause it. And there is like a, I would say, 1.5 seconds delay, okay, between that transition, but it's not as bad as I've seen it before. So the CarPlay is working great, guys. I don't have an Android device right now to show you, but yes, it does work. So right here you guys can see that this is a pretty cool little box. It does load up, you know, quite fast. It does have a pretty decent system here. It's really easy to use. But now my complaints is that, well, they had to fix that Netflix issue when it comes to the casting of it. And the second, we don't have the independence of downloading apps directly into this little dongle, so we don't have that option. Maybe it's because we don't have a lot of internal memory. And so it does come with, you know, all these applications already inside of the system, but you can't see them. There's no app drawer, there's nothing that you can do here in order to see it. It comes with just these options that you are looking at the screen. But again, this is a car, this is not a tablet, this is not a smartphone. This is something for you guys to be driving and enjoying, whether it is wireless CarPlay or wireless Android Auto, or if you're parked somewhere and you want to watch a movie all of a sudden, then you have that option as well. But the main purpose has been served, and it has been served well, which is wireless CarPlay, as I said before, and wireless Android Auto. So for that reason, I don't have any complaints about this little box. I think it's definitely worth the money. They had to fix a couple of things here on the spelling. I believe I saw something, I don't know if it was here on Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, somewhere on here I saw another misspelling other than the box with the wireless Android Auto. So they had to work on those little things, because it makes, like, you know, the product seem like they don't have good quality control. You know, that's again another complaint, but in the functionality side, it does work quite well, and I'm happy about it. So with this being said, let me know down below what you guys think about the smart box car dongle. Is it worth it? You think it's trash? Let me know what you guys think. Just leave your opinions down below, and I'll be more than happy to read them. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, comment, and share, and don't forget to click on that bell icon so that you don't miss future videos like this. And I'll see you on my next one.